Welcome back to the final video of the Bookable Speaker Program. Congratulations, nice job getting this far. I'm just going to assume, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, and assume that you've done everything up till now. You have done, hold on, I'll read it off from the list. You have done your personal brand building. You have done your talk title. You have done your talk abstract. You have done your killer headshots, haven't you? You've done your one sheet, and now your social media domination strategy. So first and foremost, let me give you the 1,000-foot view here. Oftentimes, when an event producer, a decision maker, whomever is thinking about hiring you, they will simply check your social media to find out who you are. This is crucial. In fact, they do one of three things. They either check the material you send them, such as your website, your one sheet, maybe your speaker reel if you have it, don't worry about that, or whatever else you send when you apply. The second thing they do is they check social media. And the third thing they do is they check Google or ChatGPT or something. So they either look for you by searching for you, they search socials for you, or they look at what you've sent. And you don't want to be caught dead not having dialed in, optimized socials so that you represent yourself like the speaker that you aspire to be. Get that? Beautiful. Okay, so that's the reason I'm going to cover some things about optimizing your social media. Here we go. First and foremost, make all of your titles, all of your artwork, all of your brand real estate on all of your socials look the same. Now, with Facebook, it's the big banner on your profile. With LinkedIn, it's more just words and a headshot, maybe a logo, but you've got to make it uniform across all socials. And when I say uniform, it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but it's got to be such that if somebody was to go to 2 or 3 different platforms to look at you, they'd be able to visually recognize that they're looking at the same person in each place. That's the key. So colors, fonts, logo if you have one, which I suggest getting, although it's not crucial, but it helps. So all of those things, you want to be unified. If you think about a big brand like Home Depot, they have 4 or 5 different logos they use, but through each logo, you can recognize that it's Home Depot. Good. Got it? Good. So that's the first thing. Get it unified. Second thing, you've got to refine, and this goes back to your talk headline idea. You've got to refine the message of who you are and what you do. It's got to be so simple. For instance, if you go to my social media, my Facebook page, you will see on the banner of my Facebook page, my profile, it just says, I will get you booked to speak. It's black with gold and white. It just says, I will get you booked to speak. That's what it says, because that's what I do. Does that make sense? Are you tracking that? Yes. Good. So I'm a little bit guilty of not following my own advice because I work exclusively almost off of Facebook. I guess that's because I'm a Gen Xer. I don't know, whatever. But if I were to take X seriously, if I were to take LinkedIn seriously, which I should, if I were to take YouTube more seriously, you would see that I would make universal that branding look. Okay. That's what you need to do. So you can provide to meeting planners whatever socials you want, and that's where they'll look for you. In other words, if it were me, I would only provide my Facebook socials. So it's branded. But the point is, it has to look uniform across everything. Okay? So make sure you do that. Now, you can do it yourself if you're savvy. You can hire a designer to do it if you want. Or really, if you want to, you can also reach out to us and we'll do it for you. It's up to you. It's dealer's choice in terms of how you get it done, but you must get it done. Now, in terms of figuring out your very short, very sweet kind of promise for you as a speaker, I would say just take your talk title and turn that into an I am statement or an I do statement. So what is it you do? Do you give revolutionary talks on resilience? If so, maybe that's what you want to say. Do you motivate teams to do better in whatever? That's what you have to say. So there's some work to do here in terms of refining that message down. That's the unifying part. That's the visual cue part. Now, the next part is you need to have a content strategy for not the branding of your socials, but how do you use them? You're going to find a prompt and a guide in the written part of this where I'm giving you a content strategy that works beautifully. It works beautifully because it's simple, it's elegant, and you'll never run out of things to say. Whether you do video, written, a combination of both, it doesn't matter. This content strategy will work for you. And it's all based on the psychology of making sure that every single thing that you post content-wise does two important functions. One, it speaks to the desires and the fears and the objections and the aspirations of the people who might hire you. And the other is that it does it while being on brand for you. And if you've gotten this far in this program, you've already gone through the personal branding strategy. So you know that being on brand is really about narrowing down the things you talk about. Okay? So that's it. This is a short video, but maybe one of the longer pieces of actual work that you have to do. So dig in, get it done. You're going to find everything you need in the accompanying documents from this video. And once you get here and you start executing this, you're putting yourself in a beautiful position to start getting taken seriously by event coordinators. And of course, now I don't know when you're going to see these videos, but in some cases, we're probably going to roll this out as a surprise. And in other cases, you'll know it ahead of time. But my company will do the first 20 applications for you as someone who bought this program. You get 20 speaking applications done for you for free from us. Okay? I'm excited to see you get started. I'm excited to see you get on stages. And I am excited to see you start to spread the word about your message, what you do, and the reason you were put on this earth and the impact that you're here to make. I'm looking forward to it.